know, everybody's talking about this Cam Newton interview. He ain't say nothing wrong. He said the truth. He's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And I like how he started with that, too.
He said
this is a
truth.
trick question.
Right. He said
You're
the
right.
truth.
It is a trick question.
Y'all don't have nothing y'all can't compare nothing to me. So that scares you a little bit. Mm-hmm. And that's, you know, I mean, that's the goddamn honest truth. In the NFL, nobody 6'5", 250, and runs a 4.5 and can throw the ball on the line 50 yards. Off his back foot. He don't ever set up.
On his heel. Not just the back, the
he
heel.
throw it falling back 50 yards on the line. Woo. His hand around the football looks like Shaq's hand around a basketball. Like,
see, the interesting thing about Cam is, because he got by the Auburn controversy and then, of course, Florida with the, the notebooks and everything. And he got by that. And if you really think about it, he's been embraced.
He has. Generation. Different type of generation.
And it seems, and we could do the touchdown dance and how people are, you know, looking at that. And, you know, okay, I get it because it's foreign to some people that may not be comfortable with it. You know, some people might not go to the club and dance. Okay, we get it.
Right.
But for the most part, he's been embraced. And just as you notice, the last half of the season is when the term black quarterbacks start coming out. Because if you think about the last couple of years, you haven't heard Cam and black quarterback.
No, because he wouldn't do these things.
Yeah, right. And as soon as they said, okay, we got MVP, Super Bowl possibilities, then we start talking about the black quarterback. You know, and it's surprising that you didn't hear anything about Rivera, but now it's the Hispanic coach, and you know, all players want to do is beat him.
Right.
But I was thinking about this, coach, and tell me about this one here. You have the stereotypes, of course, white quarterback. Okay, I get that.
Right.
And we got some black quarterbacks playing. But we do the same thing with receivers.
We do.
Because what happens is everybody say, these are people that play these positions, and anybody playing it different, we got something to say. Look at Jordy Nelson.
White chalk.
Yeah, right. The same thing. We expect a black person to be what society expects because, I don't know, let's be faster, maybe athletic, whatever it may be. They expect a black receiver playing that position. Then when you get a receiver who is a white receiver to play the position, then you get the tag white receiver.
Right.
It's never just Jordy Nelson's good. It's Jordy Nelson, he's the best white receiver in the league. He's doing things that the other players are doing. But this is the first time in the last 4 to 5 weeks that has really been prevalent with Cam Newton. And I can understand. I mean, I really understand how he feels.
I love everything he said.
What you think, Coach?
I love what Cam Newton said, but I'm going to break it down a little bit this way. So, the media could see this coming. Like, if you were anticipating this matchup between Peyton Manning and Cam Newton and the storybook ending for
Right.
an ambassador of the game to the first family of the game, either he wins the 50th Super Bowl, then he gets the MVP, walks off the field, winning 2 rings, and his brother's got 2 rings.
Right.
Storybook ending, you can sell that all day long.
All day.
So here's kind of the things that I don't hear, right? What you're saying now is the last 3 years in the NFL, there's been a black quarterback in the NFL in the final team.
Right.
Right? But we don't really talk about that. You know, when it was Russell Wilson winning all the games, they didn't really feel comfortable calling him a black quarterback because he wasn't very demonstrative and all that. So we just said, well, I don't think he should get paid as much as Aaron Rodgers because he can't. He manages the game. He doesn't really lead his team because he's got a great defense and he's got Marshawn Lynch. So he throws on the runs like really a pocket quarterback. So he said, okay, I'll beat you in the pocket. I'm going to beat you without Lynch. I'm going to beat you with some no-name people supposed to watch them and done.
Right.
I'm going to beat you that way. And so then they had to stop saying that because he was doing exactly what you said he couldn't do.
Right.
And if there's been Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl, I don't think you get this same kind of reaction.
You don't.
You get this reaction because Cam is being Cam, and he is unapologetically a product of the culture, of the hip hop culture, and that's just who he is. It's only offensive to those people who can't relate to it and want to make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
But the media set this up by bringing back that term black quarterback. We still a quarterback.